If you didn't know, the Couch to Active 8-week experience is available in 3 unique formats. Get our online course for $99 that's independently done by you. Or do one-on-one coaching with me, which is your full VIP program to make sure you're getting it right. And brand new, the Pen Pal experience. Unique, fully pen and paper through the snail mail, you will complete the Couch to Active program. Choose the experience that will help you smile. Good morning, Lynn Lindbergh here, Bad Couch Guru, and today we are on episode number 18 out of 20 of our diets series, and today we are looking at the topic of nutritionists. Now, nutritionists in and of themselves are not a diet, but we cannot do a series on diets without talking about nutritionists. But first of all, what's our quotes? Diet culture is bad for your health. Healthy lifestyle is the goal. Education is power. So that's why it's okay to get educated about diets because, yes, 72 to 78 billion dollar industry in the United States. This is hard stuff. It's complicated. We're going to make sense of it. We're going to know more because we are educated, and we're going to be able to make good decisions for our own individual lives and how they impact us physically, socially, mentally, and address our special circumstances. Hoo-wee. Okay, nutritionists. The reason why you never, ever hear about nutritionists in the mainstream day and day is because that's not what nutritionists do. They're not out to peddle a program, to sell you lotions and potions and powders and pills and all of that. They are truly the practitioners of all things diet. A nutritionist is somebody who actually has a specialty, a credential, a certification, a degree in what it really means to eat well, how it actually works with your body. And nutritionists also can get specialties in all kinds of different metabolic disorders, diabetes, nutrition for heart disease, nutritionists who are counseling people who've had bariatric surgery or a form of that, nutritionists who are counseling people who have anorexia, bulimia, orthorexia, all kinds of things. And then there's also the audience of nutritionists who also work with people who have extra cash or time, or both cash and time on hand to hire nutritionists. They're not cheap because these folks are really, truly professionals, highly qualified people. And so they know the science, they learn the science. How do they make their money, right? Where does the money come from? They work with people one-on-one. They counsel people one-on-one on how to eat right, given their own special circumstance. And some nutritionists work just one-on-one. Some have group programs that you can go through. Some have group, coaching sessions or group support groups. That's pretty much just the gamut of it here. And they usually see people who do. They have issues, or sometimes they see people like me. I've got a couple issues. Maybe I have a lot of issues. But they also, people like me who are learners and want to learn everything. So I'm pretty quick to, as you can see, I sign up for all this stuff. And in my own life, I've actually worked with a nutritionist through 2 programs. One was a 2-week program, and then I'm just finishing up a 6-week program. And what I have learned, the resources I've gained, the little pieces of leveling up my way of eating in a way that's intuitive, in a way that's lifestyle, in a way that feels good, in a way that's not white knuckling it around food, in a way that doesn't leave me feeling hungry all the time, in a way where I can actually hang out socially. These are all the things I'm learning through this nutritionist. And the nutritionists, they're actually focused. Their success criteria is focused 100% on your health. And when you look at nutritionists, you want to really look at state to state, in the United States anyway, and probably in the UK and other countries. The credentialing is different for different fields. And so, for example, I actually can say that I have a fitness nutrition specialty. Fitness nutrition specialty. That sounds pretty fancy schmancy, but really, it's not the level of an actual nutritionist. So I can help somebody who has goals and wants to know how to eat for fitness and eat generally healthy. I can help people with that. A nutritionist is a whole nother level, and they really can dial things in a way that I can't. So you want to look at that there. So who do I recommend nutritionists for? Well, some of you already know working with a nutritionist is right for you because you are dealing with a health issue and you've been assigned a nutritionist by your doctor and they are helping you. So if that is you and you are not doing what your nutritionist is recommending, holy moly guacamole, get on the ship. You got to do it. Like, seriously, tough love here. You got to do what your nutritionist is saying to do if you want any hope of your body healing itself and doing what it needs to. If that is not you, if you don't have a plethora of health issues, but you've been wasting a lot of money on all these other programs that we've talked about, and you've tried, Weight Watchers, you've tried Fitbit. Well, you already own a Fitbit. Maybe you own a Nike device, and you own, a Noom subscription, and maybe you've tried MyFitnessPal and like all of these things, and you're still not meeting your goals. Take that money you've been spending and pause on all these fad things. This is where diet culture can be bad because it gets you to waste a whole lot of money. Take that money and instead spend it on your nutritionist and have them really help you set up a good lifestyle. I've actually, the nutritionist I've worked with is Stephanie Dalton, and we had her on the podcast here, and she actually talked through, it was like a 40-minute episode all about what it's like to work with a nutritionist and what they would do. It was a really, really great interview. So if you're thinking of maybe a nutritionist could be good for you, maybe a nutritionist could be your missing link to all of this, then look at the show notes for this episode, and I'll have a link directly to that episode where you can learn more about working with a nutritionist. And in the time that I've worked with a nutritionist, I've really learned like three main things. For me, it comes down to sugar, stress, and sleep. And that sounds so simple, but there is so much to it. Yes, so much to it. So yes, do I recommend nutritionists? Abso-freaking-lutely. Yes, I recommend a nutritionist and hiring one. If you really think you might need some help, you can talk to your physician and they can recommend one. Or I know a couple of really great ones, and especially with COVID now, they're all working remotely. And so if you want a recommendation from me, I get nothing for this at all, but I'd be happy to send you a recommendation. Just send me an email to beawesome@couchtoactive.com or go to the website and you can send me a message through there. So nutritionists, yes, not a fad, here to stay, science-based, here to help you actually improve your health. Alrighty, friends, tomorrow, episode 19, we are going to bring all these episodes together. Bye-bye. If you haven't been exercising consistently but always wanted to, the Couch to Active 8-week experience is a great opportunity to make you succeed. Head over to couchtoactive.com and sign up for the online course, Coaching with Lynn, or the brand new pen and paper Pen Pal experience today at couchtoactive.com.